Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're brand new to starting out building up your personal credit and you're trying to choose the right business credit card, you're trying to build up your foundation so you can start getting 5, 10, $25,000 credit cards. I'm going to show you how to prep your file, and I'm going to show you the best lenders that you should take a look at. All right. Now, the first thing you want to do when you're starting out, you want to look for no annual fee credit cards. Okay, no annual fee credit cards. Now, here's another thing that you have to do, and I would definitely encourage you to do. You want to try to go to a credit union and set up a secured credit card as well as a secured loan. Okay, that's the next thing you want to do. Then the next thing you want to do, if you can, you want to add on an authorized user, but you cannot add on any type of authorized user because some authorized users do not transfer the history, so it won't help aid your file. Also, adding on like rent reporting, that would also help aid your file. All right, the reason I'm telling you this is to prep your file. Now, again, with your secured card, if you can, keep it below 10%. They said 30%, but I tell you 10%, you're going to get the best results. In reference to the secured loan, when you get the secured loan, what you want to do, you want to pay it off up to 80%. Okay, this is going to give you the biggest impact on your credit. All right. So by you prepping your file, then when you start applying for credit cards and stuff, it's going to make it much easier for you to get approved for good accounts. All right. Now, your starter account you want to start with is like credit.ai. They'll give you a $1,500 trade line on your credit file, reports to Experian and Equifax. All right. So that's the first account. Then you want to try Extra Debit Card. Okay. Is it through the app? And with the Extra Debit Card app, it's going to give you a trade line going off of your regular transactions you do, like when you're shopping and stuff, and they'll report that to Experian and Equifax as well. Again, prepping the file. Give yourself about 90 days to prep the file the proper way. Then, once you have that showing up, the best credit card you want to start out with, you want to look for a Vantage 3, Vantage 4, or FICO 9 credit card. Okay, now some people would tell you to go to Chase. All right, so if you have at least a 6-month relationship with Chase and no credit, then the Chase Rise credit card is the credit card you want to go after. All right, but beyond that, again, you want to look at Vantage 3, Vantage 4, and your FICO 9. Now, here's my top picks when it comes to that. If you're starting to look for a high limit, then you want to look at like NASA. Okay, NASA Federal Credit Union. Anybody can join it. All right, there's a Vantage 4 Experian. Okay, so again, because these type of institutions, they will accept you adding on authorized users, subscription payments, rental payments. Okay, so that's the type of institutions you want. Then you have a BCU, Baxter Credit Union. It's a Vantage 3 TransUnion. Okay, now with them, you join through the Life Money U for $5. They will waive that $5 for you. Okay, now they also may want to have a phone conversation with you, understanding what your banking relationship and things of that nature. Then you have Veridian. Veridian, again, is a Vantage 3 TransUnion. Now they usually want to do a video conference call, but again, because it is a Vantage score, these are the easiest ones. All right, now in reference to those that are able to get into Navy Federal, here's the key. With Navy Federal, again, you want to make sure with all of these credit unions, you want to possibly set up a checking account and a savings account. All right, it's possible a CD or a money market account, but also if it's possible to do direct deposit. Now, for some of you guys that are entrepreneurs and stuff that don't have a regular job, we do offer 4 months of free pay stubs and payroll to do the direct deposit. Okay, so that's definitely an option for you. And with Navy Federal, with the credit cards, it's TransUnion, FICO 9. All right, now when it comes to PenFed Credit Union, they charge $5 for a savings account. All right, so with that $5 savings account, once you open it up, again, having an established file, then you can apply for their credit cards. You want to find again, no annual fee credit cards, and you want to try to find credit cards with 0% interest. All right. So that being said, you also have GM. GM is a FICO 9. They use TransUnion FICO 9. Now with GM, you actually can apply for that credit card without getting a hard inquiry on the credit file. And the way that you do that, what you end up doing, you would go and do a pre-qualify, okay, which pulls from TransUnion. Then on a separate link or a separate account, you open up your TransUnion and you freeze it. Then you go back to the original GM pre-approval and you put the application in. This is going to stop you from getting the hard pull on the credit. Okay. Then another one is Patel. Patel 1 or the Patel 2. 1 goes up to 5,000. Patel 2 goes up to 10,000. All right. So what I'm doing is giving you the easiest route that you can take. Then you also have BMO. All right, with BMO, they have the Platinum credit card gives you 12 months 0% interest, but it's TransUnion Vantage 4. Okay, then you have PNC Bank. So with PNC Bank, the thing about it is they pull Experian FICO 9. Now with some of these banks, they're not all regional, right? So some of them want you to be regional in terms of when you're going after. So that's the reason I was trying to give you the easiest ones first. Now, again, for you all that may have questionable income, some of the ones you may want to look at is the Capital One Platinum. Okay, so you could start there, but I was trying to give you the higher up credit cards. So once the file is prepped, like I said, give it about 90 days. That way you can start pulling in $5, $10, $20,000, $25,000 credit cards. Then you have Upgrade Visa. Okay, so with the Upgrade Visa, again, another one of those that's going to use like a Vantage FICO 9 type of scoring. So you don't have to, again, using these cards that I'm telling you, you would have more of a success of having a high limit credit file. Okay, so that's the reason I'm telling you this. Now, here's the thing about it. When it comes to income, this is very important. If you're starting out and you have a spouse, you make sure you include the spouse's income on the credit file as well. All right. If you're working a second job, you make sure that you include the income from that second job. Now, also, if you may be retired or you're receiving a pension and stuff like that, and you also have a 401k, then you also need to include that income. Now, I know some of you all are out, well, what about American Express? Well, you can go for American Express. However, again, I would want to put the highest, I'm sending you to places where I know you probably get the highest limit starting out. So that way you're not starting out with $1,000 or $3,000. I'm trying to put you in a position where, again, starting out at $5,000. All right. Now you do have the Chase Unlimited. All right, preferred, and I think that one starts out at like $5,000. Okay, but just prepping the file and doing all the basics and stuff like that, you have a higher chance of having higher limit credit cards. All right, so if you have any question about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description, schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.